Hi everyone, I'm Habi from Fabicom Pro Interactive Division, and this is Lost Eclipse. It's a psychological horror detective adventure where you play as a detective investigating strange events that occur across two different worlds, the real one and the alternate one. Your mission is to uncover the truth, collect evidence, and piece together what really happened behind the rumors that a single solid-state corporation might be responsible for everything. Imagine Phoenix Wright lost in Silent Hill, but running entirely on a retro Game Boy. That's the kind of experience Lost Eclipse aims to deliver. An eerie mix of retro visual, detective gameplay, fused with psychological horror and courtroom dramas.
Objection!
So the idea started from something simple. My laptop could barely run modern engines, so I looked for something light and discovered GB Studio. It's an engine built for the Game Boy, very limited, low resolution, tiny memory, only a few buttons. But those limitations brought back a feeling I missed, the creativity of retro gaming. Back then, games didn't need high-end graphics or massive installs. They just needed to be fun and memorable. That's when I asked myself, do we really need hundreds of gigabytes just to feel scared? And that question became the foundation of Lost Eclipse. I've always loved detective and horror stories, but most of them are linear. Once you know the ending, you rarely replay them. So I wanted to change that. In Lost Eclipse, I created something I call the sacrifice mechanic. It's simple. To progress the levels, you have to give something up, but the impact will happen later in the story. Every action has consequence. You might pass a level but lose a piece of truth, or your body, your sanity, even your blood. You might uncover the truth but lose something important in return. It is inspired by Life is Strange and District to show you how F the situation, but with a darker question in mind, does finding the truth always require a sacrifice? As a solo developer, this project is also a statement that anyone can make a game as long as they keep the scope and embrace their own limitations. Lost Eclipse actually started as a small prototype, just to show areas, one real and one alternate world. It wasn't a good visual at the time and no such objective for the game. My potato laptop became part of the identity of the project, and that retro look, the pixel graphics, the Game Boy Color palette actually connected deeply with the retro gaming community. Coming from a manga illustration background, I also wanted the visuals to have a certain mood, so even though it's all pixel art, it still feels expressive, cinematic, and emotionally heavy. For me, Lost Eclipse isn't just about mystery and horror. It's about curiosity, about questioning what's real and what truth is worth fighting for or sacrificing for. The game has been in development since October 2024 and it's now officially registered under copyright registration Indonesia as a retro pixel anime style game. If this intrigues you, please consider wishlisting Lost Eclipse on Steam and join in exploring the thin line between logic, madness, and belief. I'm Habib, and my last message, stay curious.